Hey, what's up guys? This is Kyle with Bear River Strength and Conditioning. We are in episode 5 of our tips and tricks. This week we are talking about the alternating dumbbell snatch. It's something that's been in the open. Potentially could see it this week or next week with the open. Regardless, it's a movement that we do quite a bit at BRSC. So we want to make sure we touch on it and offer a little bit of advice or some quick little cues that might help you become efficient or start to move more weight around. So when we're talking about the alternating dumbbell snatch, we're looking for 3 things specifically. Number 1 is the finish position. So commonly when people are new to the movement or maybe they're trying a new movement, that finish position gets out and away from the body. You can think of it like the letter Y. We are looking for the letter I. So a good cue you can think of as you jump, shrug, and pull is to put the bicep at the ear. So as I do 2 reps in a row, you'll notice this weight stays right close to me and it never veers off of the center line. This will help the weight feel a lot lighter as you transition. A really good cue as you start to transition from arm to arm is to push the bicep to the ear, and that'll set it up for the left arm or the opposite arm for the bar or the weight to come down. Now when we talk about transitions, which is the second thing we look at, the safe and easiest way to transition is off of the floor. So what that'll look like as I come down is I'll actually take it all the way down to the floor and transition here. There is nothing wrong with that. It's safe. Your back can stay in a really good position. However, it is slower. A lot of you, as you do dumbbell snatches over and over again, you'll start to learn like, hey, there's a faster way. Our goal is to get from A to B as fast as we can, as efficiently as we can. So the second thing you can look at as far as transitioning is on the way down. So once I've pushed that bicep to the ear, I'm gonna make a cup with my opposite hand, or the hand that's coming up. I'm gonna tilt that dumbbell hex up and hex down. My job is to catch the top hex as it comes down. So I'm gonna do 2 reps. Once I get to this finished position, I'll set this other hand up. I'm gonna catch the top hex and bring it right back down. You'll notice there's like a slight period of time where that dumbbell is actually floating in the air. It takes practice to learn that control. One thing as you're learning that transition that will help is you can look at the weight from the overhead position. So rather than looking forward, I could actually look up and watch that top hex get into the other hand. And as you get better, then you can pick a spot on the wall, motor control takes over, okay? Now, as far as introducing new weights or moving up in weights, a lot of times when you get to a certain weight, it becomes super awkward. You lose body positioning, and more importantly, the timing of when the dumbbells hit doesn't happen at the same time. You see a lot of the back hit, the front hit, or the front hit and the back hit. That's a timing issue, and you guys will notice you'll lose momentum when that happens and the body gets into a bad position. One thing we haven't talked about a lot that really helps that is to utilize footwork to create a stable back position and make that potentially easier. So once you've got this transition down, you've introduced new weights, the next step is as I'm transitioning this dumbbell to the opposite leg, that opposite hand, that same leg is gonna take a half step forward, and it creates a more stable platform for me to get to the other side. So I'm gonna show you like 4 reps. I want you to watch how the dumbbell switches from this side to the other side, how that same leg steps forward. So I'll come from the right here. As I come down, I'm gonna take a half step forward with the left leg, come back, half step forward with the right leg, come back. And what'll happen is that timing stays a lot more consistent. There's no double dumbbell or double hex hitting, and the back positioning can stay a lot better. So give it a shot. Number 1, we gotta finish in a good position. Number 2, there's 2 ways to transition, which is on the ground. We like the way that it comes down in front of you and you catch it with the other hand. Number 3 is footwork to help you stay in a good position and have the same timing of the hexes hitting the ground. Good luck guys, give it a shot, practice those drills. Thank you.